Hello, ATG, and good evening. Once again, today is Friday, and I'm your host, Dr. Babajide Alalade. I'm so sorry. I should have been online for the last almost 30 minutes, but as soon as I want to go on live, I get calls from my clients, and people are very lovely, and I have to answer them. And before you know it, it's already 10-20 minutes past the time. So I'm so sorry about that. And honestly speaking, I should have been on much earlier than now. I know it's already late at night. People are already going to bed, but I can still spend few time with you. I'm hoping my audio is good, so I'm trying to check my audio here. If my audio is good, let me know. And we are broadcasting simultaneously on Instagram here, on YouTube here, and also on Facebook. Once again, my name is Dr. Babajide Alalade, and one of your admins here at AsktheGynaecologist, and it's my pleasure once again to be your host tonight. And it's a lovely time to be alive. I'm grateful. I say thank you everyone for being here, for joining us tonight, and to listen to me, to listen to us. I really appreciate you all. And I want to remind you all, if you're not yet registered for our seminar coming up tomorrow, is the ovulation masterclass, and I'll be holding that masterclass session, and I want everybody to be there. It's going to be tremendous, because during that seminar I'll be talking about the things you should know regarding your ovulation, what you should watch out for, what you don't need to watch out for, the things that will delay your ovulation, in fact foods that will affect your ovulation, and in fact the things, what your whole menstrual cycle is all about. What is your fertile window? What is your ovulation time? What is this? What is that? And also things that could go wrong for your ovulation, and how you can correct them. And also how operations can affect your ovulation, how basic operations can affect your ovulation, can affect, your fertile window, affect your periods. These things I'll be talking about detailed tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. West African time, I'll be on live, and I want everybody to be there, because I'll be answering basic, important, difficult questions regarding ovulation and how you can master it to improve your life and to get the best out of your situation. If you've not yet registered for this masterclass, Elizabeth, our moderator, just posted the link for the masterclass on our Facebook page here, and you can register for the masterclass now without delay. You can still register. It's 24 hours to the time for the masterclass, and I don't want anybody to be there. I want to be your host tomorrow, and I'll be so happy if you're there. Once again, we've almost reached the end of the first quarter of this year. This is March 26th, Friday. All the glory be to God Almighty. It's a wonderful time to be alive, and I'm happy to be counted amongst the living. Despite our challenges, despite our difficult situations, we are still here. And I tell people all the time that if you're still here, if you're still breathing this air, if you're still consuming food, there's a reason why God has made that possible. The reason is that you're still here to be a giver. You're still here to add value. If you're still eating, you're still able to breathe, you're still able to move. Even if you can't move, there's a purpose that you're supposed to feel, and that purpose is to add value. It's for you to find how you can fit in, okay? And that is the purpose for being alive. Once you find that purpose of being alive, your life will change. I know you're going through circumstances, trying to get children, trying to get your period mastered, trying to get, to have this particular gender you want, to try to treat a particular disease, ovarian cyst, ovulation problem, fibroid, infertility, particular gender. But while going through all those things, okay, these things are not everything to life. It's only part of life. I'm not saying they're not important. I'm only saying they're part of life. You must always keep and key to your purpose, okay? Your purpose of being here, to add value, to make someone else smile. And let me tell you something, the fastest way to get what you want is to give what you don't have. If you want something, actually give that particular thing. Is the theory of life, is the law of sowing and reaping, is the law that can never change. If you want something, okay, sow that particular thing into someone else's life, and you watch the whole world change to you. You see, for example, a lot of people trying to trade stocks, they come to me, I mentor them, they teach them at my spare time that I allocate to teaching people how to trade stocks. And amazingly, I've been trading stocks for the last 12 years. And while I'm teaching them things, the way people ask me questions, I sooner or later discover even more things that I thought I already knew before about trading stocks and trading the markets. So when I'm teaching people how to trade, I even discover new trading methods and trading power that even hands me money beyond my dreams. So trying to teach people something can make you even to know better. That's just an example. So the same thing we do here in ATG, we're trying to add value to people's lives. And by doing that, we're making homes better. We're making lives better. Okay? So on that seminar day, I'll be teaching about ovulation, definitely. Surely, tomorrow is that day. If it's any day you want to know about ovulation, it's tomorrow. Okay? Now, before we spend too much time, I'm going to open the floor for open questions. You can ask any question you have regarding infertility, regarding getting pregnant, regarding fibroid, regarding ovulation, regarding ovarian cyst. Ask me here and I'll take it out and I'll answer the questions. If you have any question you're watching me on Instagram here, if you have any questions, ask me here and I'll dissect, I'll answer those questions. If you have any questions on Facebook Live, ask me and also invite your friends. If you're here in ATG and you've not yet invited 2 of your friends to come and join us here, you're doing a disservice, you're not adding value. You should invite your friends to be part of ATG. This is the #1 resource on social media where you can learn how the female body functions. So definitely, if you're here, you're being infused, impacted with something positive, and there's nothing wrong in letting your friends know and bringing them here to come to listen to facts. Over here in ATG, hi, I'm Dr. Esther. We are always live talking about how you can understand your body as a lady and how you can make the best from it, even how you can even be better at sex with your husband. We talk about these things openly on ATG because we believe adults are here and people need lives being changed. Don't worry, as I told you before, once the IVF section of ATG is ready in Lagos, June, July, we're going to open doors. I will let you know, and you're going to be the first to know. If you want to get registered anyway, you can call the IVF section and put your name down there, and my manager, my secretary, Nike, will be in touch with you once we open as soon as possible. Okay? Now, let me scroll up here so I can pick questions in case. So there's a question here on Instagram. President Zion, please, sir, I did a pregnancy test and I get faint positive that disappears after a minute. I tried it 3 times. Please explain. Now, let me tell you, Zion, if your test of pregnancy gives you positive, but it keeps you're not sure, okay, there's no big deal. It's either it's positive or negative. What we need to do for you is straightforward. Trust me. Follow my advice on this. Okay? Go and do a blood test of pregnancy. Okay? But now listen to the second part. Before you do that test on that lab you go to, tell them that Dr. J said that it should be result in numbers. Don't come back with result of positive or negative to me. That is basic test. I need the result in numbers. 2, 3, 200, 1000. Just give it to me. The reason is that test will let me know whether you're actually indeed pregnant or not. So go to the lab and tell them you want to do blood test of pregnancy, but the result must come in numbers. Otherwise, don't pay to them. If they can guarantee they'll give you a result in number, then pay. If you don't know which lab to go, you're on Lagos mainland in Nigeria. Lagos mainland, go to ATG Laboratories. Elizabeth has already posted a link for the ATG Laboratories here on Facebook here. Go to our laboratory. It's ATG Laboratory, okay? On Lagos mainland, Alimosho is well equipped, and that is also the center for our new IVF center. Walk in there and do your beta HCG. It's called serum quantitative beta HCG test. It will give you results in numbers and we know what it is, okay? Over here, I got Okundu Martinez. Hi, doctor. Please, must a woman see any pap discharge, like early pap etc., during ovulation? No. You don't have to see pap discharge. You don't have to see mucus discharge for you to know that you're ovulating. You don't have to. If anybody told you that you must see some mucus discharge before you're ovulating, that person is a joker. Okay? You don't have to see pap mucus discharge to guarantee that you are ovulating. Okay? Good morning, Florence Amber. Yes, I'm your Doki here, Oga Doki ATG. Welcome once again. So, let's see. So, there's a question here on Instagram from Official. Doctor, my doctor prescribed Dufastone tablets for me. She said I had endometriosis. Please, what is the cure for endometriosis? And can Dufastone help with fertility or getting you pregnant? Dufastone is a progesterone medication, okay? Dufastone can help to regulate your period, okay? Dufastone, by helping you to regulate your period, will possibly decrease the pain during your period, okay? Endometriosis will cause some pain during your period. So Dufastone is only treating you symptomatically of the pain that obtains or that happens during menstruation from endometriosis. Dufastone will not treat endometriosis. It's only a palliative to keep it under control. To treat endometriosis, okay, we got two options: medications, that is hormonal medications, or operation. Okay, those medications that we use, which are hormonal based, for example, that Dufastone, will make you not to have periods in some instances. By not making you have period, definitely there'll be no pain from the endometriosis. But by using those medications, you're not going to get pregnant at any time you're taking those medications. They are very similar to contraceptive pills. Okay. The other way is to go in through keyhole surgery to destroy any cyst from those endometriosis, like endometrioma or any endometriotic spot that could cause the pain. Okay. Finally, if everything fails and you've completed having your children, again, if everything fails and you've completed your family, we can now go and take out the womb as a last resort, what we call hysterectomy, to treat endometriosis. But that is option for you if you've completed your family. Now, if you want one-to-one discussion with me as your doctor, counseling you and taking you through your challenges, fertility, etc., ovulation, fibroid, you can join our premium services, okay? We have the consult service weekly, the consult for a month, the gold service, the diamond, and the platinum service, okay? And they are affordable. The links has been posted here on Facebook by Elizabeth and by our moderators here. The weekly consult service is only for a week, 2005. The other one, which is the consult, is 45, okay? Available for a month, okay? Then we have the gold, which is 16,000, which is available for a year. The gold will give you access to consult with me through our WhatsApp. We also have the diamond service, which is 20 grand for a year. With the diamond service, you can talk to me on WhatsApp phone line. We also have the new one, the platinum video consult. That one's also for a year, but you can do video consultation live and direct like this. I can see you, see me, I talk to you, and we get things resolved. So we have all these form of services available. If you don't know, or if you can't follow me, you can send an email to atgservices2018@gmail.com. atgservices2018@gmail.com, and one of my team members, my secretary, will follow you up and get things sorted on to you. Don't worry, the link is not here on Instagram because our team members are not yet able to simultaneously juggle things around. But you can get the link for the services on our Facebook page. It's here, okay? So just follow us on Facebook page. You get the links, okay? Now, I can see Unakbo Ejumeta. Thank you, Elizabeth, for giving us those links there. I can see Ovo Ihelomo. Thank you so much. And I can see Elizabeth. We also have the, if you're already pregnant, we have the antenatal service. Elizabeth just put up the link for the antenatal service here on the Facebook page. So you can join us. If you're pregnant, don't wait until you miscarry. Don't wait until the inevitable happens. Don't wait until tears drop down. I don't want to see that. If you're already pregnant, you want that antenatal follow-up during your pregnancy, just please join and sign up now for the antenatal service. Over the last 24 hours, 3 ladies signed up for the antenatal service, and they're getting tremendous service, okay? We also have the GTC the services as well. GTC is getting ready to conceive. In fact, ATG means about to get belle. ATG means about to get belle. So in ATG, our business is for you to get belle. Okay, belle means pregnant. If you don't know what broken English is, ATG is about to get belle. ATG. That is our business here, to add value to homes. And because of that, we've invested time and energy to get a new IVF center in Lagos to change lives of home and to make IVF affordable within the reach of the common average man in Nigeria today, even in Africa, by the grace of God. So let's go in. There's a question here by Princess Tina. She said, "Good evening, Doki. Is it possible to menstruate regularly and not ovulate?" True, it's possible. Recently, I did progesterone test and it shows 1.6. What does it mean? So we do progesterone usually on day 21. If you're having a regular period, okay, we do your progesterone on day 21 of your cycle. How do you get to day 21? The first day of your bleeding is day 1. You count 21 days. You get to 21 is day 21. You do your progesterone test. The idea of progesterone is to know whether you're ovulating or not. And the number we will need to see is that you should be at least 18 or more. In most cases, if I get 20, progesterone 20, day 21, that means that you're probably ovulating. If your progesterone level on day 21 is 1.6, it's very unlikely that you're ovulating. I'm not saying you're not ovulating, but it's unlikely. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll repeat the next cycle. I'll do day 21 progesterone again, because I don't like making conclusions based on one result. I'll repeat your progesterone again, day 21 progesterone again in your next cycle. And if it's still consistently less like this or low like this, then we know you're not ovulating. Then we need to fix things up. In most cases, it's usually due to what we call luteal phase defect. Don't worry about that jargon, okay? It means that you're not ovulating, that's all. And we need to fix it with the medication, that's all. Okay. Somebody is saying that, "Can you set up a virtual consultation with my wife?" Yes, Miss Alabi, we can. It's available. It's available through the video consult. You said Alabi is saying she wants a virtual consultation with your wife and himself on Saturday after the seminar. Saturday after seminar will be impossible because seminar will drag on to about 11 p.m. I'll be exhausted. So it's going to be not Saturday anyway. If you want that video consultation, video call like this, you can go to the premium services, the platinum video consult, and then we arrange that maybe on Sunday or at some point next week. But tomorrow is going to be a very hectic day. It's not going to happen tomorrow because it's going to be a busy time. We have I have meetings with the app developers tomorrow. Then we have the seminar in the evening, and seminar will finish by 11 p.m. I'm a human being. I need to get some sleep. Then we talk again next week. Okay. So I have a question from Enya Oji Adelphos. "Good evening, doctor. My wife is 1 month pregnant and she's seeing her menstruation." No. Once you're pregnant, nobody sees menstruation. If you're pregnant and you're bleeding, it's what we call threatened miscarriage. It increases the risk of miscarriage. Once you're pregnant and you see bleeding, it's not called period anymore. Okay, blood is blood, I know, but it's not called period anymore. It's threatened miscarriage. It means that that person is at an increased risk of miscarriage. What it means, what we should do is that we should get a scan as soon as possible to check that the pregnancy is in the womb and that there's heartbeat. And if it's not there, the chances of miscarriage is there. Now, if I've seen people miscarry and they don't bleed, okay? If I put 2 women together, okay, and one person, and they are both pregnant, one is bleeding, other one is not bleeding, okay? The one that is bleeding has higher chance of losing the pregnancy, but the one not bleeding, she might miscarry too, but her chances of miscarrying is lesser than the one bleeding, okay? Bleeding in pregnancy increases the risk of miscarriage, okay? So what you need to do is that get a scan done as soon as possible to check your baby and that your wife is fine. Now, there's a question up here again by Oladiran Adiola Oluwayemi. "Is there any test like fertility scan test?" Fertility scan test, what is there? It's just a name, okay? It's basically pelvic scan. We check your womb for ovarian cyst, for fibroids, for polyp. That is it. It's just pelvic scan. But the purpose is, okay, we are doing it for the fact that you're trying to get pregnant. We can call it fertility pelvic scan, but it's just jargons. It's just pelvic scan is pelvic scan. Scan is scan, okay? Fertility scan or pregnancy scan, scan is scan, okay? The fact is that it's done before you get pregnant. Okay? If you're doing scan during pregnancy, it's antenatal scan, okay? or early pregnancy scan. But scan before you get pregnant, we can call it gynae scan or pelvic scan or fertility scan, depending on the purpose. Okay, Alade. Sapong Mercy, you went for a scan today. It shows threatened miscarriage. What do I do about this? You show threatened miscarriage means that probably there was no heartbeat there, or there was heartbeat, or you're bleeding. What you need to do is simple. We don't know why this happened, okay? But in most cases, everything will be okay. What we need to do is to scan you back again in about 10 days' time. However, within those 10 days, if you bleed or you're having pain, you need to go back to hospital. But the thing is that scan you had today, has it confirmed that the baby is in the womb? If the baby is in the womb, that is okay. If the baby is not in the womb, that is ectopic pregnancy. That is not good. But I'm sure for them to send you home, at some point, they've been able to reassure you that the pregnancy is in the womb. And that is the most important thing, okay? You need to go back for a repeat scan in 10 days' time to check that the pregnancy is in the womb and pregnancy is okay. That's all. In the meantime as well, you can also take some cyclogest, okay? The progesterone pessary, cyclogest pessary, they help to reduce placental problems in early pregnancy. So it's a punk mercy. You can use that. If you don't know what to do, just chat me up at our email services or join our premium services, and I'll walk you through it. It's my job, it's my joy. I'll walk you through what to do, what you expect to make your life better and to put a smile on your face by the grace of God. Sandra Akafo, well done. Ammonia Green, and then you can, I love this wonderful name, Ammonia. Tell man, Namundi, she's asking a question. Doctor, what can be done if a woman doesn't get her period regularly? So first of all, if you're not having a regular period, it could be that you have hormonal imbalance. And I always want to do your prolactin, testosterone, LH, FSH. Because I spoke to a lady today. She's not having a regular period. So she sent to me her FSH. FSH was okay, 3.2. I said, I need to see your LH. I saw the LH, it was 22. 22 LH, FSH 3. That is a ratio of 7:1. That is obviously showing that she has polycystic ovarian syndrome, until proven otherwise. So I asked for her testosterone. It came back 2.1, very high. So I told my sister, you have PCOS. She said, yes, they told me before. Can you see? So if you're having a regular period, first of all, do your hormone profile, your testosterone, your prolactin, LH, FSH. I get these results first of all, and your ultrasound scan. That will give me a clue to know why you're not having a regular period, whether it's high prolactin, whether it's polycystic ovarian syndrome, whether you have excessively high LH. All this will be obvious to me, and I'll be able to advise you better to know how to make your life better. So you need to give me this result. We don't have a lab yet in Abuja. Our lab is only in Lagos. We have to start from somewhere. The lab is just about 6 months old in Lagos. Hopefully at some point we will expand to Abuja, and we just started this IVF section, which will open in the next 2 months. And then once we start the IVF section too, we planning to open somewhere else to increase availability and access to other women. That is our core job at ATG. The vision in ATG from the day we started ATG is that we want to make women happy and to bridge the gap between the doctor and the patient to improve accessibility. Yetola 16. If you want to sign up for the premium services, please send an email to you're on Instagram here, so there's no link on Instagram here. Just click, write your email and send an email to ATG services with S 2018 at gmail.com. ATG services 2018 at gmail.com. ATG services 2018 at gmail.com, and we'll respond to you. Thank you so much. Chidima Onono, she's saying that you saw your period December last year while you were still having your family planning, Novoteed 380. Then you got family planning, you removed it in January, you haven't seen your period since January. So let's do your hormone profile. Simple. That's just honest truth. And let's do a scan. Because it's possible that your coil may have caused scar tissue in your womb cavity or in your neck of your womb. Very unlikely. It's possible. But we will know all this by examining you, do your basic scan, your hormone profile to check for other possible things as well. That will give us a clue to know why you're not having a period and know how best to address you. Yetola, yeah, you got the email. Just make the first A, that ATG, small case. Everything in small case letter. But you got the email, Yetola, God bless you, Yetola 16. So send an email there, and I'll get to you, or one of my secretaries will get to you as soon as possible before the end of this weekend. Okay, thank you. I got a question here on Facebook here. Doctor, you went for a scan. Okay, Sapong Nancy. I've already answered Sapong Nancy. Mommy Daniel, you did scan and you're told that you have fibroid 4.1 centimeter or meters in the uterus. Can it cause not being able to get pregnant for more than a year? It's possible. If it's bigger than 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter, is obstructing your opening of your tube into your womb cavity, it can, but it's very, very unlikely. But we need to check other things that could be causing your infertility. Excuse me there, I slipped my hand. We need to check other things that could be causing your infertility, vis-a-vis your hormone profile, your husband's sperm count, to know why things are not happening as they're supposed to. Okay? Thank you, Mommy Daniel. How long does it take to get pregnant after you take IUD out? Once the IUD is out, within 2 to 3 to 4 months maximum, you should get pregnant without delay. As for Barbara, for somebody, so Barbara Edos, you can register for ATG at Lagos Ikeja. Yes, and our laboratory, Barbara Edo. The laboratory address is already on your screen. Elizabeth or Lily just posted the laboratory address on your screen, so you can also visit our laboratory to do all your hormone profile tests. If you don't know what hormone test to do, just call the laboratory tomorrow, talk to Cynthia or Nike, and they'll walk you through the basic tests you should do for your infertility, if that's the issue. And then they'll tell you even how to get to the laboratory and to get your test done easily. And you can even get a scan done there as well. And you can do your ECG, check your kidney function, check your lipid profile to ensure that you don't have high cholesterol in your system. Check your cholesterol level, check your kidney profile, that your kidney is working well, your liver is working well, and your heart is working well, your ECG. Do all these tests while they are the ATG laboratories, okay? Call them tomorrow. Chidima, I've already answered your question already, Chidima. Thank you so much. I already answered you. Thank you, Elizabeth, for putting the link up here. Thank you guys for watching us here directly from Instagram. I love you all so much. And if you've not yet registered for the seminar for tomorrow, please don't waste time. Spend this night, 2-3 minutes, get registered for the seminar happening tomorrow. The seminar is 8 p.m. West African time tomorrow. It's not free. It's $2,000. But you can get registered for it today if you click on the link on the screen from Elizabeth. And you're there. Shalewa, my sister, is also here now on Instagram. She's one of our moderators, and she'll be posting the link for the seminar on this page now, so everybody can register and get settled into the seminar for tomorrow. What the topic, Cynthia? The topic is about ovulation tomorrow. Okay. Somebody's asking a question: what causes zero sperm? It's either chromosomal problems, the man is not producing sperm at all, or either there's a blockage and the sperm producers are not able to come out. Okay, all this we can talk tomorrow too during the seminar as well. Okay, but that's the summary of what could cause zero sperm. Can a fibroid of 4 months pregnancy? Can I have fibroid of 4 months pregnancy and be able to get pregnant? Possible, but if you have fibroid as big as a 4-month-old baby, go and take it out. Don't even go there. Just don't even start doing, you want to use sense. I'm a Nigerian like you too. Go and remove it. Okay? Go and remove it tomorrow. Okay. Now, somebody's asking, thank you, Anita Chijoke. I have not seen you in a long time. Where have you been, Anita Chijoke? Thank you for joining here live. I see you, I cite you. Doctor, can a nursing mom take apple cider? Avoid it. Dr. Obiageli, doctor, I did lab test and my results say that my FSH is 22, LH is 11, it's too high. The FSH is too high. It's too high. What you need to do, repeat your FSH 6 weeks from the time you did your last one, and then send the results to me at ATG. Obiageli, okay? Thank you. Marion or Yewale, thank you. You stopped taking combination 2 years ago. You're not yet able to get pregnant. Olade Radiola, do your hormone profile. Let's know whether you're still ovulating or not. Okay, let's know whether you're still ovulating or not, and do your husband's sperm count too. You want to know where to get it done? Just walk into ATG laboratories tomorrow. Call Cynthia. The address is already on the screen here on Instagram. Shalewa will put it up for you now. And call the laboratory tomorrow and get those tests done easily, cheap, available. And then once you do your test at the ATG laboratories, you're automatically a premium services member. You do all your hormonal profile tests at the ATG laboratories, okay? You're already a premium services member because I'm committed to review your results. Once you do your test at the ATG laboratories, I'm committed as a doctor here to review your test and your results with you and to give you the best idea what to do. Okay? Does Vitex and inositol cause period to cease? No. Inositol does not stop your period. Yetola, okay? On Facebook here, I'm back here again. Thank you so much for keeping you waiting, guys. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, guys. Abiageli, I told you already, you need to repeat your FSA 6 weeks from the last test you've done. Then we can go through it, okay? Doctor, good evening. You are doing great job. You had a thyroid. You did fibroid in July last year. Before then, you were having heavy bleeding, okay? But after the surgery, your period just lasts for 2 days, does not rush. What can you do? The fibroid is out. That's why your period is now not rushing. It's been treated. Your fibroid has been taken out. Your period heavy flow has been treated. That's what you need. That's all. There's nothing wrong. Apolline, nothing wrong. How did you open profile in Abuja, Mami Daniel? Our laboratory is not in Abuja yet, but you can go to any reputable lab in Abuja and get your test done. But if you do your test in any lab outside ATG laboratories, obviously I have to review them, but you have to go through the consult service. Okay. But if you do your lab testing at ATG laboratories in Lagos, I am obliged as a doctor, yes, by right, to review your test result. Those are your hormonal profile tests, though. Thank you. Sandy Fato, you need my answer. You have been feeling nauseous for 1 week now. You thought you were pregnant since your period wasn't supposed to come on Monday. In 2 days' time, blah, blah, blah. Well, are you pregnant? Just do a test of pregnancy. Tomorrow morning, wake up and get a test of pregnancy strip and check your urine sample for pregnancy. That's all you need to do, Sandy, okay? Do a test of pregnancy, okay? Thank you guys for being here tonight. I so appreciate you all. I have to go off now. I have to see you tomorrow at the seminar. And once again, I want to say I love you all. And I say so without any reservation. I love you all, sincerely speaking from my heart. And my joy is that I can put, and I want to put, smile on people's faces, at homes, everywhere if possible, that I can, that I would, by the grace of God. I love you all. Hope to see you soon. And I love myself too. And I hope to see you soon as well at the seminar tomorrow. God bless you. And have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.